products today have to do that. Otherwise, why are you going to buy any more? So you got to be able to demonstrate that. I think a really good proof point is it's just an easy one to understand. There's a whole bunch of them, and this is what we provide to our customers during the kind of sales process and the onboarding and in real time, beyond that, we provide that ROI analysis. But if you think about Sweetgreen, I think is a really good example. It's a big public company, so they report a lot of data, and they got to be truthful about it, or they go to jail. They had a robot called Spice, Spyce. It's like a make line robot. If you think about what Sweetgreen does, they make salad bowls.
I was in my first one this weekend in Boston. So for audience members that don't know, it's kind of salad bowls and Mediterranean Chipotle, right?
Perfect. Exactly. So they put in this robot called Spice into 20 stores. And when they did that, it was, basically modernizing and automating the making of the salad bowls. And the salad bowls can be customized in a million different ways. It's kind of a bowl that goes down a conveyor belt and it kind of drops different stuff in. And when they did that, their profit margin in those stores essentially doubled, right? It went from kind of the 7% range to the 14 or 15% range. And so I think it's just a good example with a big brand that everybody kind of knows of like what it means to kind of creep that profit margin back up using technology. And those are the tools that we have access to today. Robotics allows us to do that. AI allows us to do that. I think robotics is a tricky word, quite frankly, especially for restaurant operators who don't tend to always be tech savvy. I mean, that's changing because there's a lot of turnover in the C-suite, even with the public company restaurant brands where a 70-year-old guy is getting replaced by a 40-year-old guy and he, grew up with a phone in his hand and he's comfortable with technology. And a lot of those guys are tasked with modernizing legacy brands using technology. So it's changing a lot. But I think it's scary for them to hear words like robots, because what you think of when you hear a word like robot is humanoids doing backflips on Instagram. But that's not a business yet. Like we can debate whether that's going to be a business in 7 years or 10 years or 12 years. My kids go to school with Ashton Kutcher's kids, and he and I were debating this a while back, like when are humanoids going to be a business? But restaurants need somebody to solve their problems today. So what we do is kind of unsexy. We take AI and robots that are very specialized for the food industry, and we install them today, and we drive immediate ROI. And we do it with no money up front, and you just pay a monthly fee. And that's it. And that monthly fee is going to be less than you would pay a human to do it. And it's going to bring you tons of net new profits, whether it's, kind of an average of 3x on Flippy or 10x on Zippy. Like this is like stuff we're able to do today that I'm just not sure was even able to be done a few years ago.